Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree. This is for the narrative lectionary, and we're looking at Jeremiah chapter 36 and numerous verses, and then back to chapter 31. And where I'm going with this is the theme that God's promise is firm and secure, even after we break ours. God's promise is always firm and secure, and we'll break ours, we'll break covenant, we'll break a promise, and God calls us back, and God continually calls us back. That's the love and the grace of God. So the item I'm using is a couple pieces of twine. It's from the Dollar Tree, a thing of twine, a couple pieces of twine to talk about how we use twine to remind us about well, first of all, sometimes I'll tie twine on my finger. It'll, tie a stringer on my finger. Helps me remember something. Helps me remember the promise of God. But this reminds me that there are times where our relationships get broken. We do something. Maybe you have a friend where something happens and that relationship gets broken. Where you had one piece of twine, now you have two pieces of string. So that's these two pieces of string. But the thing is, I see a sunbeam coming through. Oh, it's holy. Anyway, but with the two pieces of string that they've gotten broken and snapped. But we have a God that restores us. We have a God that brings us back into relationship. And some of these are phrases that you might want to work a little bit with the kids, but it's basically like you have your feelings hurt, and then you make things all right. You restore a relationship. There's here, and then there's this one. But we have a God that when we come together with God, and God pulls us together and restores the relationship that we have with God, where one string might have been God and the other string might have been us, but God restores that relationship, connects us again. And we believe as we come together, God has done that in Christ, and that God's promise for us is secure and always pours out and reaches out to us. If you're in the narrative lectionary and you're attaching this to Christ the King Sunday, the readings out of Luke is the reading out of Luke is Jesus on the cross, so that's a way to connect that as well. But I hope that can be a springboard for your own thinking. Oh yeah, look at that! I almost went on. Let me show you how that's done. So you start off with one piece of string. You start off with one piece of string, and then, but in the back, before you get out to do the children's sermon, you take this piece of string, and it's a piece of twine, and it's made up of 5 strings that are wrapped around. You take the center, like this, and you pull it out to where there's 2 of them, and you notice they automatically almost start twirling into another piece, or twirling into their own little pieces. So, you take this, and you wrap it, following the way that they go. You wrap the one, you twist the other like this. So you now have something that looks like this. It looks right like that. It looks like 2 pieces of twine just stuck together, but it's not. It's still the one. I'll even get closer to that. See there? So that's the one wrapped, and that's the one wrapped. I just hold it like this. You don't even have to. I actually have had it laid out here like this before, and people don't notice it, but I just hold it here, talk about the 2 pieces, and I even make it like they've been broken. This one's broke and this one's broke. And then when you put it in your hand and you pull both sides, all you're doing is you're pulling this out here like this. Notice how it becomes one. It's great, and you just do that in the hand as you pull it, and then it becomes one again. It's great. It's wonderful. Kids love it. It's one of my favorite tricks to do because you don't have to pair scissors. They're already cut. It's great. So I hope this can be a springboard for your own thinking on your children's sermon. And always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a blessed week.